This is the scene of it's Pathways International Church, where we had an incident last night. A member of this church who had been injured, apparently when she chose to disobey some instructions given to her by the leaders of this organization, reported to the police that she had been injured, and other information that led us to believe that the persons here were at risk. We're aware that 144 congregants had been told to come here. On responding to that report from the person who was injured and coming here, the first teams of police that arrived were shot at, and so they waited on reinforcements to come. We were very concerned that some form of ritualized killing was going to take place here, and so we did an entry last night. We found that there were a couple of people who had been injured by other members of the church. We secured the premises, held the people. I think there were about some 14 children, was it? 14 children there, and we have 31 women now, so we see that as a rescue of these children based on what we saw when we came in. There are cult-like behaviors and cult-like a setup that we have seen here. Now, obviously, further investigations is going to reveal everything. We have a number of people that we're taking statements from, and we have had the scene of the crime people come and process the scene, and we will be updating as we go along. We have three people are dead. How many do we have in hospital? Right, and 3 persons hospitalized. Following every lead in this investigation, as I say, early days yet. There was a police woman here, and we are processing that as well. We have the CPFSA there and the other services, child services and so on, to determine what should happen with those children and perhaps some of the other vulnerable people in the group. So this has been an effort of many, not just the police, but clearly, you know, the courts are responding, the CPFSA, child services, all of the other entities are responding. But I am concerned about anything like this. Hopefully it's not the start of a wave of it. I don't see any sign of that. But of course it's a cause of concern. They have been on the radar, but not necessarily specifically about what is happening, what happened yesterday. But we got, you know, as soon as it came to our attention, we responded based on what we saw. And I think it was very good, and it's really kudos to Senior Superintendent Ellis and his team, that they took it seriously and moved in the way they did to get this matter resolved. Otherwise, we could have perhaps had more persons killed. Police don't allow or disallow people from carrying out religious activities unless it becomes a crime. We have very little or no real authority to stop anybody from carrying out a religious practice till they start to break the law.
Have individuals who can, in fact, influence people, and those are the ones who, when they are brought to attention, security will have to monitor. Because, as indicated by the Commissioner, the police are not to intervene last night, and in a sense it was an act of good fortune when the lady who was injured came to the police, and the police rescued the scene. We could have had far more serious incidents. And the whole question of the right to assemble together and to practice religion is raised, and it's something we'll have to look at. But from my understanding of the current legislation and the Constitution, it was difficult to do anything to stop the events happening. And we have a very strong Constitution dealing with the rights of individuals. Aspects of it should allow you to place more responsibility on individual being held accountable, but we don't have, I think we have not used that or interpreted that aspect of the Constitution very often in the judiciary, what they call the lateral responsibility of individuals. we may have to look at what legislation exists and may be necessary.
Particularly for the parents as well.
Well, just what general individual responsibility, because as I said, especially as it relates to children and there is accountability of parents.
Teach them! Hey, yo, hello! Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here, Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Like the video before you go. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And remember to share the video with your friends and family. And browse the channel for more quality content. Until next time, walk good, my friends.
Teach them!